If you're one of the millions of taxpayers who filed a tax return in the last few weeks, don't put away all your forms and receipts just yet. Leslie Snadowsky, video blogger with Biz New Orleans, says now is the time to use your 2018 return and a tax withholding calculator to do a paycheck checkup to maximize your take-home pay and more accurately predict your tax bill in 2019.
Well, if you're an employee, your boss probably withholds income tax from your paycheck and pays it to the IRS in your name. By evaluating how that worked for you this year, you can adjust your tax withholding to avoid any surprises for next year. What's at stake? Too little withheld can lead to a tax bill or penalty. Too much withheld can mean you won't have use of your money until you receive a tax refund. The average tax refund this year was more than $2,700. Would you rather get a smaller refund and get more money every pay period? Now is the time to make that decision and use the withholding calculator on irs.gov and the information in your recently completed tax return. You should consider doing this if you adjusted your withholding last year, if you owed more taxes this year than last year, if your refund was larger or smaller than was expected, or if your life changed a lot last year with a marriage, a birth of a child, or if you purchased a home. If you need to change your withholding, you should complete a new Employees Withholding Allowance Certificate, or a Form W-4, and submit it to your employer. The tax withholding calculator will let you know if you should have more money withheld every pay period or less. And even if you don't pay your taxes through withholding, or if you paid too little over last year, you can still use that online calculator to see if you should pay an estimated tax to the IRS every quarter. If you're self-employed, you're probably already paying your taxes in quarterly installments. The IRS recommends that now is the time to conduct this paycheck checkup in case a tax withholding adjustment is needed. That way, there's more time for withholding to happen evenly throughout the rest of the year.
All right, thank you, Leslie. You can read more about this topic and other local business stories and see Leslie's Bizcast videos at bizneworleans.com.